Chaitanya, Shri Krishna 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 Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda, Nityananda. Oh, Lalita. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, 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 Shri Krishna.
Call and response. So you do it a couple of times and I do it. That way we catch our breath.
Okay, of course. And we sign, like, Hare Krishna for you is like happy, happy.
That is spontaneous. I can't control these things.
So I'm going first. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
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 Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. You want to go Hare Krishna? Little bit.
Little bit?
See, of course.
Good, all right.
All right, you see, your face changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's Krishna.
I know, it's Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Sorry. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Do you still sleep?
No sleeping. I stay up all the time.
Because you do these like 3-4 times a day, right?
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Nityananda, 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 Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hey, Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Hello, Richard.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
So how you doing over there, Richard?
Krishna Chaitanya. Shri
How's it going over there? Oh yeah, okay. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Yeah.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda.
Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda.
Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda.
Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda.
Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna
I
Chaitanya.
can
Shri
say
Krishna
something.
Chaitanya. Oh yeah. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Don't use
Chaitanya.
this one. This one is a soap.
Huh?
Use this. Oh, I don't know which one.
This
Is
one.
it yours?
I think so.
No soap. Right?
Right.
Okay. I don't wash the dishes properly and it tastes like soap. my glass. Okay.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sorry. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Let's try that. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We do a duet.
Do it. No, actually, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, we can do this together. That's all we chant
Oh,
together.
okay. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri 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 Krishna Chaitanya.
We should read some.
Yeah, yes, I think so. People are getting involved, especially Mr. Richard.
Mr. Richard, yes. Okay, so let's read this. Let's read from
Walmart is still delayed, they said.
Huh?
Walmart is still delayed.
Oh, yeah. Short time. Let's see.
Let's send me another message. More than that.
Let's see. Let's read some Chaitanya.
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya. Your favorite.
See, he's the one.
He's the one, huh? Favorite God.
He's the one. Actually, he's.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's the one.
Yeah. Let's see. This would be.
How is your eyesight at this time of the night?
Good.
Good? Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think transcendental, what is it?
Madness.
of Lord Caitanya.
Check that out.
See? Maybe. No?
Okay, yeah, why not? Let's see the transcendental madness. Okay. You want to read?
No, you read because I'm a little bit. I
Oh, yeah.
tired.
Matter of fact, I gotta put this on the screen.
Another.
There we go. That's better. So, okay. All right, this is Chaitanya Charitamrita Anjalila, chapter 15. The ocean of ecstatic love for Krishna is very difficult to understand, even for such demigods as Lord Brahma. By enacting his pastimes, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu submerged himself in that ocean, and his heart was absorbed in that love. Thus, he exhibited in various ways the exalted position of transcendental love of Krishna. All glories to Lord Caitanya, the
Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. All glories to Lord Nityananda, whose body is always filled with transcendental bliss. All glories to Advaita Acharya, who is very dear to Lord Caitanya. And all glories to all the devotees of the Lord, headed by Sri Thakur. Thus, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu forgot himself throughout the entire day and night, being merged in an ocean of ecstatic love for Krishna. The Lord would maintain himself in three states of consciousness. Sometimes he merged totally in ecstatic emotion, sometimes he was partially externally conscious, and sometimes he was in full external consciousness. Actually, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is always merged in ecstatic emotion. But just as a potter's wheel turns without a potter touching it, so the Lord's bodily activities like bathing, going to the temple to see Lord Jagannath, and taking lunch went on automatically. One day, while Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was looking at Lord Jagannath in the temple, Lord Jagannath appeared to be personally Sri Krishna, the son of Maharaj Nanda.
Who is Nanda Maharaj?
Nanda Maharaj, that's in Krishna Lila. He was the father of Krishna. Mother Yashoda was the mother. Nanda Maharaj. So he's the son of Nanda Maharaj and also the son of Sachi. They're both the same. One was in Navadvip. Yeah.
It's like Krishna and Chaitanya.
Yeah,
Same different era.
Same different era.
So in Chaitanya's era, who was the parent?
The parent is Sachi Devi. Jagannath Mishra.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Here, let's see. Move tab to move window. So we can see everybody too at the same time. Let's see. Yeah. Is the sound okay? Is it working okay? Yeah? Good. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it's how we. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. I'll do a couple Hare Krishnas while she's gone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare, I don't know how long it'll last here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
The big stomach, so I can walk properly.
Hare Krishna. All right, so let's back to the story.
Yeah. One day, well, Sri Chaitanya
Prabhu.
Mahaprabhu, is it Mahaprabhu?
Yeah, Mahaprabhu.
Bharat Chaitanya?
It's Lord Caitanya. It's another name.
Okay.
Mahaprabhu means the master of all masters.
Good. Was looking at Lord Jagannatha in the temple. Lord Jagannatha appears to be personally Sri Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj. Right, you go. Obviously, I don't pronounce properly these names. You go. Text 8.
When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Do you want me to read?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Why don't you read? You can do.
Okay. Realized Lord
Jagannath.
Jagannath to be Krishna himself, the Lord Chaitanya's five senses immediately become absorbed in attraction for the five attributes of the Lord Krishna. Oh, I mean, hello. Okay. Just,
Let's see what those five attributes are.
it doesn't say yet.
Well, let's look at the purport. Maybe there's a
Oh,
purport.
right. I think we read that at the beginning, no?
Yeah.
Sri Krishna beauty attracted the eyes of Lord Chaitanya. What I mean,
You didn't read this.
no. Uh, Why Sri Krishna? They're talking about Sri Krishna and then attracted the eyes of Lord Chaitanya. They're the same people.
Yeah, but see, he's as Lord Chaitanya, and he's looking at the deity.
Oh,
See, and he came to relish this bliss
okay.
that devotees feel for Lord Krishna.
Yeah. So Sri Krishna's beauty attracted the eyes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna singing and the vibration of his flute attracted the Lord's ears. The transcendental fragrance of Krishna's lotus feet attracted his nostrils. Krishna's transcendental sweetness attracted his tongue, and Krishna's bodily touch attracted the Lord's sensation of touch.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. You want to hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, people think it's something to do with like material feelings because it sounds like it.
It sounds like
Yeah, it sounds like it, but it's actually spiritual. See, Krishna's beauty attracted the eyes, the eyes of Lord Chaitanya, and so the eye is devotion. See, it's very attractive, and so Krishna's beauty in his name. It's just like you see somebody beautiful and you just this attraction.
Yeah.
Well, the same thing with the beauty of Krishna. It could be a verse. He's looking at a verse, attracts his eyes. They're very beautiful. The verse is very beautiful.
Okay.
Could be anything, right? Then the other thing, Krishna's singing and vibration of his flute attracted the Lord's ears. See, it vibrates. So people think it's some. It could be a sound, but it can also be the flute is the devotee. The devotee, whatever they say, whatever they sing, is the vibration itself attracts Krishna's ears. See, so it could be a flute sound. It could be a verse being read by a devotee, because that's just the flute. And the flute represents the instrument.
Okay. It's like when you chant the Krishna thing, your whole body
Yeah,
goes sometimes laughing, sometimes
yeah,
crying.
yeah.
That emotion,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, the
Chaitanya,
vibration.
but
Yeah,
he
yeah, and it
doesn't.
also goes out. That vibration goes out and affects people,
Yeah, of course.
especially
of
when you're
course.
open to it.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, and the flute is really a great representation of the particular instrument that portrays this, because the flute has to be hollowed out. See, it's hollowed out, and it's very close to the lips. See,
All right.
it's very conjugal. See, it's just like man and woman in the world. So the flute is the perfect choice for Krishna's to describe Krishna's glories, and how he works through his instruments. They're very intimate. They have this conjugal thing, the kissing. Yeah, see, and so the flute has. You notice a silver flute has lips, and the person puts their lips against the.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, and the fragrance of Krishna's lotus feet. People think it's a smell. It can be also. Those people have smelled these things,
Yeah.
special things. But also the smell of his lotus feet. His lotus feet are the conclusive statements of the Vedas are him. He's not different from that. See, and so that's considered also his lotus feet. And there's a fragrance. There's an attraction there.
Yeah,
And
because a lotus is a flower. It does
yeah, yeah,
smell
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
beautiful.
Well, yeah, that too can. But there's a fragrance. Is the fragrance is it when you're relishing these verses? This is Krishna's lotus feet, and it's spiritual. It's to do with the spiritual body. So they use the word fragrance, which is people think you smell with your particular nose, but there's a fragrance that the spirit picks up
Yeah.
when in touch with the Lord's glories, his pastimes, his qualities. See, there's a fragrance in it, but it's not something you can understand with the material mind.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's why they use these descriptions. The devotees know because they have some experience of this. But they have to describe it. They have to use some kind of words.
Yeah.
So that's why they say like lust. Krishna, the gopis are very lusty for Krishna. Uh, it's not material lust; it's a spiritual attraction.
Yeah.
But lust gives you that. Lust is like, oh, I gotta have you, gotta have you.
No, no.
You know,
But
and
okay.
that's how they feel with Krishna. They gotta have him, I gotta have him.
Okay.
Very impulsive. Even the motherly love is very impulsive. She
Yeah.
wants to. She doesn't know Mother Yashoda where to hold her son in her womb, in her heart, or on her head, or just. And she's just, just very intense. Everything's very intense with God. That's why you see intense ecstasies and stuff. It's just, I am clogged flute. Krishna is quite literally unclogging me. His flute. We are his flute, and he wants to play his beautiful melodies through us. Exactly, he's unclogging. See, he's hollowing us out. Yeah, and that's how he do it. Hollows out. Basically, he hollows the modes of nature out, so he can express his transcendental qualities in nature through the devotees. That's how we get to know the Lord.
Yeah.
Is through the devotees. They have a transcendental nature like the Lord. See, so they're just a small piece of God, but still, it's a piece of the transcendental pie.
Of course.
See,
And I feel that with Chaitanya.
yeah, with
I have a
Chaitanya.
thing with Chaitanya.
She's got a thing with Chaitanya.
I do.
Okay. Oops. All right, now. Yeah, okay. So he's attracted on all with everything.
Each.
Oops.
Okay, okay. We'll go back.
All right, let's see. Next. Oh, yeah. Right
When Sri Chaitanya Amara Prabhu realized Lord Jagannatha
there.
Jagara to be Krishna himself, Lord Chaitanya five sons immediately became absorbed in attraction for the five attributes of Lord Krishna.
Okay.
Sri Krishna's beauty attracted the Lord.
Purport, by the way. Just tell people so they know.
Okay, this is the purport, but we just read that, right?
No.
Oh, this is the purport. Sri Krishna's beauty attracted the eyes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna's singing and vibration of his flute attracted the Lord's ears. We have just read that.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, next. Yeah, about the five attributes.
Yeah,
And you want
yeah.
to see the word? Okay. Just as in tug of war, the single mind of Lord Chaitanya was attracted in five directions by the five transcendental attributes of Lord Krishna. Thus, the Lord became unconscious.
Yeah. So the unconsciousness is a very high state. They call it Mahabhav. It's Bhav. It's a Bhav, but it's Maha. Big. Maha means big. Big ecstasy. So the Lord was going to states. Most human beings, even devotees, don't go into such high states like that. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But he's God.
Yeah, of course. Just then, Upala Boga ceremony of Lord
Jagannath.
Jagannath concluded, and the devotees who had accompanied Lord Caitanya to the temple took him back home. That night, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right, was attended by
Swarat Damodar.
eso, Goswami,
Goswami.
and oh yeah, okay, you say that.
Ramananda Roy.
Keeping his hand around his neck, the Lord
Their
began
necks.
to lament.
Their necks.
Their necks. Their necks. Neck. Okay, I'm trying to pronounce properly.
And what do they say? Where we vibrate, we attract the same frequencies. Truly receiving Lord Krishna's frequency, we expand it around us. Yeah. Where attention goes, energy flows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, where's wisdom?
Yeah, that's basic. That's right. Very, very well. Yes. Wait. I have each and everything. When Srimati
Radharani.
okay, that
Radharani.
Radhagarani,
Radharani.
Radharani was very much agitated due to the feeling great separation from Krishna. She spoke a verse to Vishaka explaining the cause of her great anxiety and restlessness. I can't pronounce. Come on, you need to read that.
Oh, you're doing great.
I don't think so.
You are. It's fantastic.
See? Well, maybe because, yeah. Reciting that verse, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expressed his burning emotions. Then, he great lamentation, he explained the verse to Swardamanar. Okay, and
Ramananda Roy.
Okay, that. Okay. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, though thought, though the hearts of
the gopis. Maybe I'll start reading.
Yeah.
Though the hearts of the gopis are like high-standing hills, they are inundated by the waves of nectarine ocean of Krishna's beauty.
Oh.
His sweet voice enters their ears, and it gives them transcendental bliss. The voice of his body, no, the touch of his body is cooler than millions and millions of moons together, and the nectar of his body fragrance overfloods the entire world. Oh, my dear friend, that Krishna, who is the son of Maharaj Nanda, yeah, it's okay. And whose lips are exactly like nectar. Yeah. Anyway, this is not quite the time to read this stuff. It's pretty deep. So wait in the morning time or something. I think that's enough now. She's got this Walmart.
It says the supermarket is coming home. I'm so sorry, Amy. Thank you so much, and me too. I love you so much.
But that's not enough. Okay, so we'll see you early in the morning tomorrow, and everybody have a nice day. Thank you, Richard, for coming.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. I'm Maria, for those that don't know me, like Robert. It's the first time I met you. Hello, Robert.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, Amy, Robert, thanks for coming.
Thank you so
And
much.
who else? Lolita.
Lalita.
And who else is here? That's probably about it, I guess. Oh, and Shamagori and Hari. Thank you for coming. Yeah, okay. Great. How do you go, everybody?
Ciao.